One of my biggest regrets as a detailer is that I didn't buy this tool sooner. So I've been detailing professionally a little over 8 years now, and I feel like over the last 8 years, I've been able to develop my skills, and I've been able to establish a pretty good reputation with my customers and also with this channel of demonstrating for you guys some of the skills that I have when it comes to interior detailing. Now, that's not me being egotistical. I am extremely passionate about interior detailing. I have had an extensive background understanding chemicals, stain removal, carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, even from back in college. So for me, I have a confidence when it comes to knowing how to approach different scenarios. But when it came to interior detailing, even though I did pride myself on really great quality works, it did come at a cost, oftentimes a lengthy cost, and that was time away from my family. And I've done videos on this channel where I've demonstrated for you guys the blower that I use, the tools that I've used in the past, but there are some interiors that honestly took me 3 to 4 hours to vacuum alone. And I had that podcast episode, a lot of you have seen it, I've shared it on this channel, but Eddie and Christian definitely came at me for kind of being blind to the necessity of having this tool. I just thought it was kind of a nice frivolous tool that if you could afford it, if you had the space for it, you know, it could enhance your business. I had no idea how much this would improve my efficiency and my speed, because I'm able to practically blow out an interior now without even needing to vacuum. I maybe spend 10-15 minutes vacuuming. I may spend 15 to 20 minutes blowing it out because, again, little OCD, sometimes I'm spending too much time chasing the dirt when I could just probably come in with my vacuum and get it. But for those of you that maybe you're like me, you've thought, you know, blower will work, or I'll just do good old elbow grease, drill brushes, tools. If you have the opportunity to get this tool and this compressor, I rarely will go out and tell you guys, buy something. If it will enhance your life, get it. If you have a need, get it. I'm trying to demonstrate for you guys what I have, but I'm never trying to influence you guys to go buy something. But this tool has drastically transformed what I've been able to do for interiors and sped that process up. I am starting at 10:30 in the afternoon on this interior. We have a lot of pet hair, we have a lot of sand. The right side of the vehicle, I've already basically cleaned by just blowing it out, and it took about 10 minutes from start to finish. Normally this would probably take me anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour plus to vacuum it out. So I'm gonna be able to cut that time, if not in half, like even more so. So I'm gonna share with you guys the compressor that I have and some of the Tornador tool options that I've tested and why I'm going with one versus the other. So let's go ahead and get into the blowout tool. So this is the California Air Tools 10-gallon ultra quiet oil-free air compressor. I purchased this for about $399 from Home Depot, but you can also purchase this from Amazon. I'm going to put the link to both of those places down below. We have really easy to read gauges as well as a pressure regulator, and we can actually connect 2 hoses to this. And we also have a very easy on-off switch and a drain port to be able to depressurize it at the end of the hot day. Not only does this have sufficient force to support a Tornador, it's super quiet for my neighbors and also stays cool even with extended use. Now I know that there are larger compressors out there that might do a better job at supporting a Tornador or even more complex tools, but for what I was looking for my budget, and for the limited space that I had, this worked perfectly for me. Now this vehicle is not that bad. This is actually kind of the typical condition that I see for a daily driver. This isn't a disaster detail by any means, but typically this would take me anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour to vacuum up all of the sand, pet hair, human hair, and just dust that we have on this interior. It is a thicker carpet, so sometimes that can just require a little bit more extra energy to just pull up all of the dirt from those surfaces. Now this side of the vehicle I've already blown out, and you can see that it practically looks like I vacuumed it. Anything that is remaining is stuck on that we will remove with our chemicals. When we come in to clean our leather, might have a few stray pieces of dirt here and there, but for the most part, we had a ton of pet hair right here, a lot of sand and pet hair, long hair, all over these sections of our seats and carpet. and even on our doors, we were able to blow everything out. This is the General Twister pneumatic blowout tool from Autofiber, and from what I believe, this was actually designed to be used with smaller air compressors. I actually get better results with this tool versus the more expensive name brand blowout tools. It does need to be cleaned out periodically because you can see it does get dirty, that if it gets a lot of dirt, it will prevent that needle from spinning. So every now and then, we just have to blow it out or clean it out with some water and maybe put some WD-40 in there. But you can see does a fantastic job at very quickly blowing out all of the dirt, sand, dust, and hair from our nooks and crannies. This carpet actually cleans up really beautifully with a blowout tool. And I know not all interiors are gonna have as good a carpet as this. Some of the impossible carpets that we're dealing with nowadays, it's just sometimes gonna take a little bit more patience and time. But when you have this level of dirt on your carpets, I know that this isn't heavy. They do have WeatherTech mats, but even though they have mats, this is actually a good bit of sticky that if I were to have to come in here with a vacuum, even on thicker carpet like this, that's just a lot of energy and time that I'm having to spend. Whereas using forced air, we're blowing it out versus having to suck it up. So this is actually the DeWalt compressor hose. I'll put the link to the hose as well as the compressor that I'm using in the video description box down below. But let's just very quickly go over why I chose to work with this tool versus some of the other name brand tools on the market. Specifically, Tornador, their mini Tornador tool. So I purchased this to see if maybe this would work better in tighter spaces. You can see we have a weighted assembly here, and it does look like if you look down in here, we're not going to have as much risk of this getting clogged with dirt because it looks like it's one complete assembly. We have a smaller cone here on the end, and obviously just a quick trigger. So for tighter spaces, essentially this should work better. But then we also have the Rag Company Ultra Air Blaster. Theirs comes with a brush cone head as well. And they did supply actually 3 different sizes for your connection based on your air compressor. So we just have the connection that's gonna work with our air compressor hose. But you can see, these are pretty identical. If it wasn't for the branding and the difference in the cone head, they feel exactly the same in my hand. But obviously, the biggest difference with this is that with our housing assembly, we have a little bit of a guard right here on our cone that's gonna prevent dirt from getting down in here and clogging that. So you're not gonna have to struggle essentially as much with keeping it clean and having to lubricate it. So we're gonna go ahead, test out these 3 different tools side by side. You might just have to take my word for it. Personally, I have tested them in the past with this air compressor. I have it continuously running sometimes for me, and I am doing short bursts. I'm not doing steady streams. I'm just giving it time in between each burst to build back up pressure. But this compressor has not overheated. It has worked flawlessly for me if I'm even running it for 15-20 minutes straight. Personally, I have noticed that there's less force with these tools with my compressor versus this tool. So for me, if I get a little bit more air, a little bit more blowout capability, and I just have to deal with keeping this clean, sometimes that outweighs kind of the inconvenience of having to keep it clean. But I'm just gonna very quickly demonstrate for you guys how these tools work. You can see we have a lot of sand along our seams, and I would have to come in with a stiff brush typically and vacuum. Even sometimes my drill brush would struggle with getting in those tight spaces. So we're just gonna come in. You can hear my compressor just did kick on, but I don't know if you can actually hear it from here because that thing is ultra quiet. If I was using a vacuum to vacuum up all of this dirt, I would have to come in, do kind of a quick pre-vacuum just to get the big stuff. Then I could come in with my drill brush, agitate and fluff the carpet fibers. Again, that would stir up more dirt and dust. So then I would have to do a second vacuuming to fine tune everything. It did give me really great results, but it took more time and multiple steps to get those results. Whereas here, I'm literally just blowing everything out, and you can see just how much it's fluffing and pushing dirt out. was 1.5 minutes from start to finish. And all I did was blow it out. I didn't even use brushes. And you can see we've got just crumbs. If you're working on a vehicle that has a high kind of rest on the side, you are going to struggle with getting it out of the vehicle. You're just going to kind of push it around, but you will definitely agitate it, fluff it, make your vacuuming step easier. You're just not going to be as, you can't be as anal with getting it out of the vehicle and having a clean surface if the vehicle that you're working on has a higher side for the body. But we're definitely blessed today because this is just flat and I can blow it right out of the vehicle. In the past, if I wanted to vacuum up all of the seams or plastic and leather surfaces, I would have to use my crevice attachment, detailing brushes, be careful not to scratch any of those surfaces with my vacuum attachment, and just try to dust and vacuum simultaneously. Now we're gonna go ahead, switch out from our general twister tool. We're gonna try a Rag Company Ultra Air Blaster. I want you to hear the difference, and we're gonna see what kind of force we have with this tool. This is the second version of the Ultra Air Blaster, and they do actually recommend that you have a minimum 20-gallon tank to use with this tool, and I can see why. It does work with a 10-gallon tank, but you can see we're not going to have as much consistent support of air as it's being used. It does feel like it drops off within a second or two of pulling the trigger. It's a lot quieter. Maybe because it's so much quieter, maybe it's like a placebo effect where it feels like it's not as forceful. I can see I'm moving stuff around, but it sounds like we have a sharp burst right at the beginning, and then it dies down. It just feels like I lose some of the ability or the sustainability of the force. Now let's try our Tornador mini air tool. And again, that one seems to lose pressure really quickly with this compressor. You can hear like the first 2 seconds we got brrr, and then it just kind of dies down. I'm not saying it's not spinning, because look, just doesn't feel like that housing assembly, even though it's weighted, is spinning consistently. We'll just show you what these look like in slow motion. You can see our weighted assembly is definitely rotating, but it's not rotating evenly around our circular cone head. It does eventually start to kind of even out as I kind of manipulate the tool and put it in a more neutral location. But I do wonder if we are not getting a consistent force of air because of the small size of our compressor. I do believe that some of these tools are going to work better with larger compressors, whereas with a 10-gallon tool that I have, we may not get the most use out of those tools. Here's the Ultra Air Blaster V2. You can see really nice force and even distribution of that air around our cone assembly. And again, you have that nice guard to block dirt from getting back there. Whereas with our general twister pneumatic blowout tool, you can see just even force of air throughout the tool in its entirety. Yes, we do have more clogging that can happen with that, but I feel like I'm getting more use out of my smaller compressor versus the other two tools. So of the three, for those that have a smaller tank like me, this tool may work best. We had some lotion right here on our seat. This one actually was the only one that dispersed that lotion and kind of melted it into the plastic. Even when I am using chemicals, I just find it blows out more efficiently. So again, not saying that these don't work. They feel different in my hand. They do feel like we have a faster surge, but then we lose some of that pressure. Whereas with this tool, it just feels more consistent. Yes, I do have to keep it clean and I have to deal with it getting clogged. Whereas with these tools, you might not deal with that. So for those of you that don't want to have that downtime, these tools I think will get the job done. But I do feel like we have more force with our general twister pneumatic tool. Hopefully just demonstrating for you guys some of the small differences and similarities with these tools help some of you guys out if you're on the fence on whether or not you want to invest in a blowout tool. But if I can say anything, learn from my mistakes. If you have the space and the finances to be able to afford a compressor and a tool like this, just know that investment is going to be a worthwhile investment. It will pay for itself in the long run, by giving you back time, letting you get done with your jobs faster, impressing your customers, getting their vehicles back to them faster, but getting you back to your life. For me, that was worth every bit of investment.
Whoa, that's cool.
Woo, that's but man, is this nice for leather. Oh, why didn't I use it before? Sometimes you can't teach an old dog new tricks, and every now and then when you do, just makes you kind of fall back in love with detailing. Clearly, I am enjoying using this tool, and clearly I am regretting not buying it sooner. We could blame my husband, but that doesn't matter. I now have it. So my husband had a small pancake compressor that he used for typical things around the house. Nail guns, blowing up bike tires, things like that. I had tried a blowout tool with it and had quickly realized that it was nowhere near large enough or strong enough to support a blowout tool. We also have electrical issues with our garage that I had limitations, and he had told me that we couldn't really support electrically a larger compressor. And so I'd kind of resigned to the fact that a blowout tool was in the works for me. I had found other ways to get similar results, but it just took a lot longer for me to get those results. After we had that podcast episode with Christian and Eddie, it allowed my husband and I to kind of rethink what we were capable of having as far as an air compressor. But after doing a lot of research and seeing what options we had out there within our budget, we decided to go with the California Air Tools 10-gallon tank. Now, if you have a bigger budget, more space, and even more electrical capabilities, obviously there are a ton of accessories out there, ranging from a vacuum attachment, even you can spray liquid with the blowout tool, but you do need larger compressors or more CFM and PSI to be able to use those tools. But for those of you that just are looking for a general blowout tool, I think this compressor and this tool will do a fantastic job at speeding up your details and giving you great results. You can see I haven't even plugged my vacuum in. I haven't used it once. All I've used is my blowout tool with my compressor. Let's take a look at what our interior looks like. All of our plastics. We got all the sand out. We have literally like a speck here and there that we need to follow up with our vacuum. We had a ton of sand in all of our cup holders, on our piano trim pieces, on all of our plastic pieces. We were able to blow all of that out. Literally took us 20 minutes. We'll just come back in. I'll probably just blow that out because that literally got pushed in here when we did our trunk. You can see. Now all I have to do is clean any stains or sticky things and just do probably a 5 to 10 minute vacuum job. We can focus on our leather, our plastics, our glass, do any sort of spot cleaning we need to for any stains that are on our carpets. But everything just cleaned up quickly, easily. I didn't have to be on my knees vacuuming for an hour straight. My arms aren't going to be as tired. My back isn't going to be as sore, and I'm gonna get better results faster. So what's not to love? So hopefully this can persuade some of you guys or convince you. Maybe you were like me, stubborn, wanting to be frugal. Sometimes it's cheap. And just really not convincing yourself the benefits of having a tool like this in your arsenal. But if you are a professional detailer and you do not have access to this, or if you just want to do your interiors faster and you have access to a compressor, I highly, highly, highly recommend the blowout tool. Finally, I've been able to benefit from it, and it is transforming my business here. A lot of the interiors that I've been doing lately, they've been like this. I haven't had any disaster details, but I'm pretty sure this is going to help those speed along faster as well. But we're gonna put the link to the compressor, the blowout tools in the video description box down below for those of you that are looking for recommendations. If you guys have experience with different blowout tools that have worked for you, I don't have an exhaustive list of accessories that work with that, but these have worked well with my compressor. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you do, give us a thumbs up. And again, Christian and Eddie, thank you for convincing me of the necessity of this tool and how much it's going to make my life better. Christian literally said, you deserve it. You deserve it, guys. If you're a detailer and you don't have access to this tool, find a way to get access to it because it can transform your detailing business. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next detail. Have a great day.